All right, so we're live. All right, so welcome. If you are watching on YouTube, welcome to my channel. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome. If you're watching on TikTok right now, I got my TikTok going as well. Those of you that are watching on TikTok, apologies if the camera isn't working. Um, it's- I just want to apologize. I'm gonna have to fix that right and look at it because I don't know if it's showing or not. It's not popping up in my studio, right? So I don't see where my camera is working, but it might be popping up on y'all's end. I'm not really sure. So I have to test that, right? So yeah, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, then you should be able to see me right now, right? My camera should be working on those platforms. So welcome. Today we're going to be talking about how to sell digital products and make 100% profit online. All right. So I'm going to take you guys through. So first off, I want to show my results. All right. So I started this store on February 3rd. My very first day was $146 a day. Right. And then it just kind of fizzled out from there. Right. So right now, um, I've gone pretty much a week without seeing any sales, and this is just part of the journey, right? I just want to be transparent with you guys. It's part of the journey. Some days are not going to be as good as others, right? And you could hit a little slump like I'm hitting right now. Other stores that I've started, I've seen $1,000 days in the first 7 days, right? So it, results are going to vary, right? You never know when your store is going to blow up. All you can do is stay consistent, right? Stay consistent in putting out value, putting out good energy, giving people just valuable content, right? You can't really get caught up in the sales at first. Yeah, it's cool when people see their first 1,000 or 5,000 in the first week. It happens, right? But not all the time. Sometimes it's going to take weeks for you to get your first sale. Sometimes it may take 30 days. Okay. But you just have to push through. All right. So right now, I'm not seeing the greatest results with this store. Um, like I said, we're at $535 coming up on. So this store started on the 3rd. So coming up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right. So coming up on 18 days. Right. So not the best results that I've seen. Like I said, I've had stores, digital stores where I started and I saw $1,000 in the first day. All right. So this store is just going a little bit different. Whatever the case may be, we just got to keep making tweaks to it. Right. So keep running traffic, keep being consistent. Okay. And your results will come. All right. So, yeah, I just want to show you guys my results so far, just being totally transparent. When I do have that breakout day, though, I am going to let you guys know. Right. So you will know. Um, but yeah, as of right now, results aren't going too good, but it's all good. We just got to keep going. Right. Just keep going, keep promoting, keep following up with our people on automation. Right. But in the meantime, we can still uplift other people, right? We can still uplift other people inside the community. Okay. And this is the thing. You don't want to get too caught up on your results. If you're not getting the results that you want, still remain grateful. This is a major key, right? And this is one of the main reasons why I see most marketers, they don't get results, is because even while other people are winning, they can't get outside of themselves to celebrate somebody else. All right, put a fire emoji if you understand what I'm saying. Fire emoji in the chat right now on TikTok if you understand what I'm saying. You got to clap for others before it's your turn. And it'll never be your turn if you cannot clap for others before you start winning, right? If you cannot get happy for other people's success, then it's probably never going to happen for you, right? Because you are going to stay on a low frequency, right? And as you continue to stay on a low frequency, continue to be bitter, jealous of people when they're winning, then you're going to continue not to get any results. It's just going to bring more bad energy to you, and you're going to continue to not get any sales, right? So when I show you guys, when I uplift other people, right, and I show you guys results, get happy. Even if you aren't really happy for people, You have to force yourself to get happy for people before you start to win. All right. You just got to get on this certain frequency. It's called the money frequency. You have to get happy, get joyful before it starts happening for you. All right. So shout out to Shanice Williams. She says $5,860 in 48 hours. All right. Major shout out to you, Shanice. She's somebody, when you guys get inside the community, right? She's somebody that you definitely want to follow and just pay attention to. She's always dropping gems, and she gets the results, right? Seeing $5,860 in 48 hours. Okay. I haven't even hit my $1,000 yet with this store. She's making that in 2 days, right? So big shout out to Shanice. All right, you guys, and you guys can see here. Let me move this box out the way. Right. We're already over 15,000 members. Right. So we are growing at a rapid pace, y'all. Um, we still have a lot more people to help. Right. We still have a lot more people to help, but 15,000 in 2 months, that's major. Right. And we're number 17 on the school community platform. Right. So this is definitely a place that is working for people. Right. That's why we're seeing this growth. There's rapid growth. Okay. So big shout out to everybody that's contributed. We're over $1 million in revenue that's been paid out to our members. Okay. Shout out to Jocelyn. She says $230 an hour. I have receipts. Right. So she says, y'all, I had to post this before midnight. I streamed for 5 hours total today and made $1,153. My last stream was 3 hours and I generated over $700. All I have to say is show up and show out for yourself. If you need help in your TikTok live stream, I can help. Right. So, yo, I'm going live right now on TikTok. Right. So, if you are seeing this and you're watching on TikTok and you want to get inside of our community, right, you're going to go to workwithcoachnoah.com. All right. So, I put that link in the comments right there, right? Let me pin that comment to the top. That's where you're going to go, workwithcoachnoah.com, to get the mastery seller rights and get inside of this community, right? And then you're going to be able to get access to the steps. So I could keep going on and on in here. All right. Shout out to Shakori Adams. She says, I had my first sale with RBA yesterday while I was at the nail salon. Okay. So this is one of the benefits of selling a digital product is you could be anywhere doing anything and be making money, right? You could be at your kid's baseball game or their soccer game or be at their recital, or you could be um, sleep, right? You could be in your bed sleep and your sales could be coming in. This is the beauty of having a digital product and just making that passive income, right? Shout out to Alicia Marshall. She says, first sales. Y'all, girl done got her first 3 sales. Thank you, RBA. All right. So, y'all, you could get started right now. You could get started right now, get the mastery seller rights to this, get it set up, and start making money today. Right. So, right when you get the mastery seller right, you're going to get redirected to this back office. Right. So, this is where you're going to start. You're going to start here, and it's going to take you through step by step on how to set up your digital product store, how to create it, how to launch and resell this product, right? It's going to take you through step by step with videos along, right, for you to follow along. This is the other value that you're going to get when you get inside, right? So you see the millionaire mindset module is a good one, business foundation, business funding, business automation, customer service, faceless mastery, government contracts, business courses, PLR suite, right? So you're going to get over 20,000 other PLR templates that you can resell and rebrand it for yourself. The marketing suite, sales mastery, the lead magnet module, email marketing. This is a very, very key module right there. Etsy, Amazon income, trucking logistics, crypto investing, investing finance, affiliate marketing, brand ambassador, life insurance, staffing agency, business funding, right? So this is all the value that you're going to get when you purchase the mastery seller rights. All right. And right now it's on sale for $47 one time. This is probably the lowest that it'll ever be. Right. So you want to take advantage of this price. Price will go back up at 12 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Right. So get into the classroom, go through the modules, and get set up. All right. So I just want to take time and uplift just a few more people that are seeing success. Okay. So shout out to Ivory Gibson Mar, right? She says, my stand store is up and running. I'm ready to start selling. Another small win. All praises to the Most High, right? So shout out to you, Ivory. That's a big step. Just getting your digital product store started, right? So those of you that are watching right now, the 119 people that are watching on TikTok, right? This is the first step. The very first step is you taking that leap of faith, getting the master seller rights, going through the course, and getting set up. That's the first major step for you. Okay. Then from there, we can get into setting up your system, getting into the marketing and launching your store, right? And getting sales. But this is the very first step, right? Getting the master seller rights and getting your store set up. Right. So shout out to Ivory. It's a major step right there. And more peace and blessings to you. All right. So shout out to Jocelyn Warren. She says every day is Friday. Every day is Friday in digital marketing. 3,799 in one day is crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you, God, for giving me this skill. All right. So she made 3,799. Right. So what would you guys do? People that are watching on TikTok, what would you do with the extra $3,800 in one day? All right. I'm just curious. What would you do with that money? Would you pay bills? Would you book a trip? Would you get a new place, right? A new apartment? What would you do, right? Would you put a down payment on a new car? Would you save it? Would you reinvest back into your business, back into yourself, right? Into your health? What would you do with the extra $3,800? $3,800. All right. So shout out to Alicia Marsh. I think we shared that one already. All right. Shout out to Allison Howard. She says, made another sale. This was the best investment I could have made in myself this year. I made a new page with a different mindset for myself, and the consistency is what's working for me. Right. So, y'all pay attention to these words that people use that are seeing success. Right. So, this is a word that you're going to see a lot: consistency. This is what it comes down to, right? Can you be consistent? Can you be consistent with whatever strategy that is working for you? Can you be consistent with this, right? Um, if you can be consistent, then you can see consistent results. Right. Shout out to Tamika Nicole. She says, first sale. Hey, family, guess what? After a few tries, finally made my first sale. All right. So she had to try a few times. And like I said, you're going to have, it's going to take a few tries, right? You can see my results right now. I'm in a little slump right now. I'm not going to lie, right? I've been in a little slump for like the past week. Haven't seen any sales come in, but we started off very strong, right? $535 on the store so far, but there's a lot more room to grow, right? I haven't even reached my $1,000 mark. Like I said, in other stores that I've started, I've seen anywhere from $1,000 in the first day. Okay, so the results are going to vary. It's not going. You're not just going to come in and get rich quick, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. It happens, right? Some people, they start the store, they see $10,000 in their first week, but for majority of people, it's going to be a process, right? It's going to be a process, so you just got to be prepared for that, and be prepared, right? So you just never know. You never know when your store is going to blow up for you. All you can do is just stay consistent, right? Stay consistent. So what I want to do now, I want to take you guys through the three-step training, right? This three-step method that allowed me to make this happen, right? And the other people that you see. All right. So, like I said, if you're watching right now, click that link, the pinned link in these comments at workwithcoachnoah.com. This is where you can get the master reseller rights to RBA, right? So, three-step method. Three-step method to 100 to 500 per day using AI. All right. So, the very first step, what you need to do first is you need to find an offer, right? What is an offer? Offer can be anything from a digital product. This could be an affiliate. offer, right? Something that you found maybe on ClickBank or JVZoo or Warrior Plus, have plenty of affiliate offers for you to promote. This could be a digital service, anything along those lines, right? So what I'm doing is I'm using a digital product, right, that I bought the master reseller rights to, and I'm selling it back for 100% profit, right? So every sale that I make on here, which is organic, is going to be 100% profit. Okay, that's all that I'm doing. I have a digital product. It's called RBA. It's a community, and it's going to have other several different digital products, right, that I showed you guys. Okay, so the digital products will be found in your back office in your school community here. All right. So once you get inside the school community, it's going to look like this here. All right. And we got over 15,000 members right now. Right. So when you get into the school community, this is where the digital products are found. You go to classroom, and here are all the digital products that are going to be offered. All right. And we have over 2,000 separate digital products that can be found in the PLR suite. Right. Over 20,000 startup guides and digital products. All right. So the digital product that I have is RBA. RBA is a community, and it has digital products inside of our classroom, right, for you to resell. All right. So that's all that I'm doing. Okay. You don't have to overcomplicate this. If you want to create your own digital product or your own digital service, that's up to you. For me, I think the best thing for newbies to do is to plug into something that's already proven to convert. All right. I'm not saying that's what you have to do, but that would be my best advice for anybody that's starting right now, right? So the people that are watching on TikTok right now, we have 152 people. Shout out to Lev, shout out to Jefferson Leston, shout out to Max, shout out to Isaac Lopez, shout out to Richie, Angie, Santillan. I hope I'm saying that right. Shout out to Miss Yoo-Hoo. Shout out to El Chato. Shout out to David. Nestor, shout out to Keith, shout out to Vivian. All right. So shout out to everybody that's watching on TikTok. But if you're watching on TikTok and you're a complete newbie, right, you have no idea what I'm talking about. The best thing for you to do is to plug into a digital product, right? Get the master reseller rights to a digital product that's already proven to convert. Already proven to convert. All right. That's going to be the best bet. All right. So, y'all, I have to get a picture of this because this is the most people I've ever had on a live stream in my whole digital marketing career. Right, so I have to document this because this is a major milestone for me. All right. So just 1 second. Let me get that screenshot. My camera look like that though. All right, so y'all, 1 second. I'm just taking a picture of my screen. There we go. Boom. All right, so y'all, if you're a complete newbie, right, you're watching on TikTok, like I said, the best thing for you to do is to get a digital product, right? Get the master seller rights to a digital product that's already proven to convert. So what how do you know if it's proven to convert, right? There are people in a community already getting results, just like I showed you guys, right? So if you come here to the community, we could see here, go to the community, go to the share your wins, right? So we can see here it's already proven to convert. We got over 15,000 members in this community already in counting, right? In the 2 months or so. We have people that are already winning major with this digital product, right? Shout out to Shanice Williams, 5,800 in 48 hours. This is a possibility. All right. So you want to make sure you're getting into a digital product that's already proven to convert. All right. So pick your niche, whatever you want to do. If you want to plug into the same digital product that I'm doing, then you're going to go to workwithcoachnoah.com. All right. So something you want to keep in mind about the offer, whatever it is that you are offering to people online for money, is that it has to be a quality offer. It has to be something that is actually helping people. If it's not high quality and something that's helping people, right, then it's going to ruin your reputation online. And you don't want to do this, right? You don't want to ruin your name online, because then you're not going to be able to show your face and make money online, right? So you want to make sure you are offering people things that are of high quality and that's actually helping people. Okay. If it's not of high quality and it's not helping people, you need to stop promoting it at once, right? You need to part your ways from it immediately. Okay. And find something of high quality and actually helping people. Another thing you need to ask yourself, when you're choosing your offer, is how much do I want to make per day, right? If you want to make $50 per day, then get into a $50 digital product that you can offer for $50. If you want to make $1,000 per sale, then you need to get a high ticket digital product or service, right? Something else to keep in mind when you're choosing your offer is to keep in mind that the lower the ticket, the more people that you have to convert, right, to meet your goal. So, like, let's say your goal is to make $1,000 per day, and you are selling a $10 product. So now you need to sell that product 100 times to meet your $1,000 per day goal. If you have a $1,000 product and your goal is $1,000 per day, you just have to sell it once. All right. So the lower the ticket, the more people that you have to convert. The higher the ticket, the less people that you have to convert. Also, keep in mind that the lower the ticket, the lower the quality of people that you are going to attract to yourself. All right, just it is what it is, y'all. I don't make the rules. This is just what I have noticed since I started making money online. The higher the ticket of whatever the digital product is, the higher the quality of people that you're going to attract to yourself. The lower the ticket, the lower quality of people that you are going to attract. All right, so just keep that in mind. Step number two is you need to get a system in place, right? You don't want to have to do this one by one for everybody, right? You don't have to do this manually. You want a system to take people through your business acquisition process, right? So let me take you guys through my business acquisition process. Shout out to Nadeem. Shout out to Carlos Mora on TikTok. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Mariana. All right. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Hopefully, you guys are getting value from this. Right. So, the system, right, takes you through your business acquisition process. So, I want to take you guys through the business acquisition process for my opportunity. All right. So, the very first thing, like I said, you're going to go to workwithcoachnoah.com. All right. Workwithcoachnoah.com. And it's going to bring you to this page here. Okay. You're going it's just going to ask you a few questions. There's no right or wrong answer to these questions. It's just to make sure that you qualify for the opportunity, right? So I want to make sure that I am dealing with a certain type of individual when it comes to this opportunity, right? So, do you live in the USA? Yes, we do. Are you 18? And you got to be 18 so you can receive payments to your bank account, right? You have to be able to get a bank account. So, yes. Are you looking to make money online? Yes, we are. Are you able to invest 49 into your business today? Yes, we are. On a scale from 1 to 10, how serious is it for you to get started and start earning a passive income online? Right. Should be a 10. So once you click that, it's going to bring you to this page here. Congratulations. Once you click continue, bring you to the capture page, right? So I want to pause real quick right here and explain to you guys the importance of this page here, right? So the capture page is capturing people's emails to add to my list, right? My list of potential buyers and people that have already bought, right? That's what this page is doing. You want to make sure that you have a capture page in front of your sales page, because if you are not building a list, you are going to have to keep starting over from scratch. All right. So they get to my capture page, they enter their email, they click get access, and it's going to take you to my sales page. All right. So this is where you're going to buy the master reseller rights to this digital product. So you get here, you watch the training, and this training is just a video like I'm doing right now, right, on TikTok. Um, so you scroll down, read up on the website, okay, check out the testimonials, the next steps. Now, when you get here, okay, now you're going to choose if you want to have your digital product store built for you, right? So if you want it built for you, you're just going to check this check mark, right? And you're going to scroll down and then pay for the digital product, right? If you want to break it down into payments, there is Klarna and Afterpay that is offered. Okay, so you can choose one of those if you want to choose that. Break it down into four separate payments, right? If you need to. So once you buy the master reseller rights, you're going to be redirected to the school community. All right, it's going to look like this here, right? You go to the classroom and then you press start. All right, so that is the business acquisition process for my people. Okay, that's the business acquisition process. That's what I mean by you want to have a funnel in place that's going to take people through your business acquisition process, and you want this automated as much as possible. All right, so I talked to y'all about building the list, the importance of that. You also want to make sure that your system is following up on automation with your list, right? So right when people enter their email, they're going to get an automated email from me. All right, it's going to be a welcome email, and I also give a free gift, a free training away in that first email. So you want to make sure that your system has a follow-up series put in place, right? And this is where usually marketers go wrong, right? Setting up their business. They don't put a capture page in front of their sales page. So they just run traffic straight to the sales page. They also don't have a follow-up series put in place to where they can follow up with people, right? So an old saying is the money is in the list, but the fortune is in the follow-up. The money is in the list, but the fortune is in the follow-up. What does that mean? Okay, so this means that there's going to be money in building that list, right? The people that put their email into your capture page, that's building a list for you. So there's going to be money in that list because if something happens to your opportunity, now you have that list that you can take over to the next opportunity and promote to. Some people may buy on the first site, some people may not. Okay, but the second part of this sentence is what's going to make or break you. The fortune is in the follow up. If you don't have a follow up series put in place, you are not going to get consistent sales. Why? Because majority of people are not going to join off the first site. All right. So understand this, right? In a perfect world, we want everybody to join off the first site. We want to send traffic one time to our site, and we want everybody to join the first time of them visiting our site. And that's just not how it goes. Right? Majority of people that are on this live, right? We have 186 people on this TikTok live. Majority of these people, y'all that are going to go to my link, workwithcoachnoah.com, you'll go to my link, you'll see the price, and you'll exit off for whatever reason, right? Majority of people will do that. You have to understand this is just how the human brain is wired. It's just how we're wired, right? We have a uh, imaginary barrier built up. Every time that somebody tries to pitch something to us, we will reflect it, right? We will block it. We have an imaginary barrier, right? In order to get through this imaginary barrier, we have to first build trust, right? Build rapport. After somebody builds trust with us, then we lower our guard and we may buy or whatever, right? We may engage with you. But you have to get through that barrier first. How do we get through that barrier? By following up, by creating more interactions. The more interactions, the more trust that you build, the more familiarity, right? The more rapport that you build with people. So 7 to 21 follow-ups is usually what it takes before your conversion rate will increase to 75%. Now, will it take 7 to 21 interactions with every single lead? No. Some people, it's just going to take 1 to 2 times. Other people, it may take 1,000 follow-ups, right? 1,000 interactions until they convert. You just never know when somebody's going to be ready. So all we can do as marketers, right, is be consistent in our marketing, be consistent in giving value and putting out that good energy until the customer is ready. That's all we can do. All right. Shout out to Sashi B on TikTok. Shout out to Jennifer Torres. Shout out to Anna Lucia Morocco. Shout out to Kuma, right? Shout out to Roslyn Lindor on TikTok. All right. If you guys are watching, hopefully you guys are getting value from this. I'm just going through the 3-step method to making $100 to $500 per day using AI, right? And if you are open to this opportunity, all you're going to do is go to workwithcoachnoah.com, and that's going to take you to my site where you can buy the master reseller rights and join RBA. All right. So the last step, okay, the last step is traffic. And this is the one that usually takes out the most marketers. This is why most people quit, is because they cannot get reliable traffic. They can't get high quality traffic. They can't get consistent traffic to their site. All right. And this can be broken down into two different categories. So traffic can be gained organically, and this is through any site to where you can post for free and gain free traffic to your site. That's going to be organic traffic. An example would be like me doing this TikTok live. It didn't cost me anything to do this TikTok live, or going live on Facebook or posting on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, right? It's not going to cost me anything to market on there and gain traffic to my site, right? So that's organic traffic. This could be like classified blog sites. This could be YouTube channel, um, free forums, okay? Any social media site that's free to post on. This is where you can build organic traffic. So something to keep in mind about organic traffic is that it's not going to cost you anything, right? It's not going to cost you any money out of pocket, but it will cost you in time, energy, and effort. It will cost you in time, energy, effort because you're going to have to spend the time to post every day. You're going to have to spend the energy and effort, right? Um, every single day so that you can build that momentum. Once you start to build the momentum with organic traffic, then it will start to blow up, right? You start to go viral. You'll start to get those sales that are coming in passively with organic traffic. But it just takes a process, right? It's just a process. It takes some time to get that momentum going. But it's the other way, right? So the other way of getting traffic is paid traffic. And there's going to be any traffic that you pay for example, paid social media ads, like TikTok ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. Solo ads is another good one. Influencer marketing. So you can reach out to other big time influencers and pay them to market for you. You can pay, you can go to Fiverr, right? Is a good site to hire people. You can hire marketers on there and put together a marketing team that will get traffic for you. So basically, any way that you're paying to get traffic to your site is going to be a paid traffic strategy, right? Or source. So something to keep in mind about the paid traffic is that it's not about the sale. Okay, it's not about the sale. It's about the data. At first, this is why marketers quit getting on paid traffic, right? Is because they get caught up in the sales. They want to hurry up and get the sales. They want to hurry up and get rich with their first campaign. And that's just not how it goes, right? So you got to understand that paid traffic at first, right? Your first couple campaigns is just about you getting the data, getting the demographics. What location works best with your opportunity? What's the best gender? What's the best age range? Okay. What are the interests of the people that are engaging with your campaign, right? That's what you're trying to figure out at first, right? So you got to understand about paid traffic is going to cost you daily, right? So you want to have at least $100 to $300 uh, for your start off campaign for the first month. You should see a couple sales out of that first $100 to $300 that you spend. Okay. Um, you're going to have to spend daily, but you won't spend a lot of energy, effort, and time. Okay, so to run paid traffic, all it is really is just a click of a mouse, and you can run that paid traffic, right? So the main thing is just staying consistent, right? That's really what it comes down to is can you be consistent with whatever way that you do, right? For me, I run paid traffic, I run organic traffic, and you just have to stay consistent, right? So you can see consistent sales. That's what it comes down to. So if you want to get access to RBA, you want to get the mastery seller rights and get inside of our community, you're going to go to workwithcoachnoah.com. Workwithcoachnoah.com. All right. So that's going to get you inside of our community here of over 15,000 members right now, of people that are, everybody's getting results, right? Well, I wouldn't say everybody. The people that are using the strategy, people that are applying themselves are getting results. Okay, so you can come here to the share your wins, get excited, get inspired, get motivated by the people that are winning already with RBA. All right. So now let's shift gears into the presentation. All right. So in 2025, I want to show you guys how to become your own boss. That's the move. That's what I'm trying to empower you to do with digital marketing is become your own boss, set your own hours, make as much money as you want per day, right? Every day can be payday with digital marketing, right? Selling a digital product. So 2025 is become your own boss. All right. So my story. So I want to just take time to give you guys just a little bit of background on myself so that you can understand who I am and where I'm coming from a little bit more. All right. So um, my name's Noah Gossi. Coach Noah is what you can call me. And I've been doing this, well, making money online, right? I've been doing this since 2017, I believe, is when I saw my first dollar online, right? 2017, beginning of 2018. And that was with affiliate marketing, right? But in 2016, if we rewind about 2 years from that, 2016, I found myself living out of my car. Okay, so I found myself getting evicted out of my apartment. Me and my roommate, right? We couldn't come up with the money. Both lost our jobs, and now we are getting evicted, and now I have to live out of my car until I can find another place or I get a job, get back on my feet, right? So this was in 2016, not too long ago, right? Not too long ago. Um, it's about 9 years ago, right? 9, 10 years ago. Found myself living out of my car, right? So I was just roaming around from place to place, couch to couch, um, going from job to job, dead end job to dead end job, right? I would go to staffing agencies and get warehouse jobs and just live out of my car, right? And that's where I found myself. And one thing that I knew when I was going through that is that that's not the life that I wanted. That's not the life that I aimed for to have. That's one thing I knew deep down, right? And I wasn't going to accept that. And I knew that I wanted different. Okay. So that's the first step for some of y'all is you have to decide that you want different results. You want better results. You want to be better, right? You want a different type of lifestyle than what you're living right now. If you don't want that, I can't work with you, right? I can't be your coach. If you don't want better for yourself, if you don't want to get different results than what you're getting right now, and you're just cool with where you're at, you're settling for it, and you just want to stay in your poverty and be comfortable in it, then you can stay there, right? I'm not the coach for you. But if you are watching this, out of the 212 people that are watching on TikTok, if you are watching right now and you're saying to yourself, you know what, I want different results. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't want to keep having to go to this job that I hate. I don't want to keep having to trade my time for money. I'm sick of living check to check, right? Or maybe you're like me and you're homeless right now, or you're living out on the streets or living out of your car, and you just know that you don't want that lifestyle. You want something different. I'm the coach for you, right? So you want to pay close attention. So I found myself homeless, living out of my car, right? Jumping from couch to couch. I remember times where I would lie to restaurants just to get a free meal. I would go to um, places like Planet Fitness or to the YMCA or to the school's locker room just to wash up and have somewhere to chill at, right? Somewhere to lay my head. So yeah, I was going through that, and I remember like it was yesterday, right? I'm just living out of my car and going to my odd jobs, right? I got off my job, was sitting in my car in a parking lot, and I just began to cry, right? And ask God, why am I going through this? Why does this have to be my life? Okay. Does it sound familiar? Some of y'all may be doing the same thing, right? Complaining to God, just asking him why you have to be the one going through what you're going through. Why can't your life be better? Right? And I heard something very specific when I was doing this. Was it myself talking to myself, or was it God speaking to me? I don't know. But I do remember hearing these words. And the words were, it's all your fault. If you want things to change, you can change it. Simple as that, right? But it's one of the hardest pills to swallow is to admit to ourselves that it's all our fault. And that's the very first step that I had to take. I had to admit to myself that, you know what, this is all my fault. This is all my fault. The thoughts and actions that I took up until this point led me here, right? So if you're watching right now, the thoughts and actions that you have taken up until this point have led you here, right? So your life is a sum of all the thoughts and actions that you have chose to take. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. So if you're getting results that you don't want to get, right? If you are in a place where you don't want to be or living somewhere that you don't want to be, it's all your fault. You made the choice, you made the decisions that led you to where you are right now. We have to admit to ourselves this before we can move on, before we can get the power, right? Because that's what this does. It takes the power back. Up until this point, you've probably been blaming everything else. That's what I was doing. I was blaming the white man. I was blaming the government. I was blaming the president. I was blaming my parents. I was blaming everything around me to why I was getting the results that I was getting. Besides, look, I was blaming everybody but the person in that mirror that was looking at me. And if you continue to do that, you're going to continue to be powerless. You're going to continue giving the power away to whatever it is that you are blaming. All right. So this is the very first step. You have to admit that, all right, this is all my fault. It's on me. I take this on the chin, right? And in order for me to get different results, I understand that I have to have different thoughts and different actions if I want different results, right? So that's where I found myself. This was in 2016, and just sitting in that Chevy '04 Impala, thinking to myself, right, coming to that realization that this is all my fault. I take full responsibility, full accountability for my thoughts and actions. And if I want things to change, I can change it, right? But I didn't know how. I didn't know how. And this is maybe the step that some of you may be on, right? You know you want different. You've taken full responsibility, full accountability, and you know that you have to have different thoughts and different actions, but you don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. So the only logical thing for anybody to do when they don't know something is to ask, is to start to seek, to search, right, for the answer. And that's what I started to do. As I was sitting there in that Chevy '04 Impala, I started to search, I started to seek, I started to knock. And this is what you're going to have to do, right? You can't continue to just sit there and think the answers are going to just come to you, or you think that success is just going to come, give you all the answers, right, and give you everything that you need, and just be there for you when you're ready. That's not how success works. You have to go out and be active and go out and make it happen, right? So that's what I had to do. I went to places like Facebook. I searched on Google. I typed in things like how to become better, how to change your life, things like this, right? And I started to come across some key individuals that I want to mention to you guys that I believe if you start to follow these people, right, and you start to study the things that they tell you to do, then you too can change your situation, right? So one of the first people that I came across was my pastor. Shout out to my pastor, Pastor Jim Beverly, Church of Deliverance. And yeah, he started to counsel me. I started to get into my word. I got Jesus Christ back into my life, and it started to renew my mind, right? It started to transform me. So for you, am I saying that you're going to have to go and get into a church and get religious and all that? Maybe not. But for me, that's just how it happened, right? So I had to get back reconnected with God, accept Jesus Christ back into my life, and start to get back into my word and get around other believers at the church, my church home, right? Start serving. So yeah, I started to do that. I came across another pastor by the name of Bishop T.D. Jakes, another pastor by the name of Noel Jones, Bishop Noel, Apostle Dwight Buckner Jr. Was another pastor I came across. Les Brown, Eric Thomas, right? Dr. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. I came across people like Dr. Monroe in all of his lectures. People like Bob Proctor, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Dr. Joseph Murphy, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, um, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Dale Carnegie, How to Win and Influence Friends, Richest Man of Babylon, The Power of Thinking Big, um, Wayne Dyer, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn. So many people, right? So many people are talking about the law of attraction and just how to become successful, how to change your life, right? Basically, personal development coaches that are going to show you how to become better. All right, so I started to follow these people. I started to listen to them religiously, and this was my new clique, right? These were the new people that I surrounded myself around. I still do to this day, right? And this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to start surrounding yourself around different people than the people that you're hanging around on a daily basis right now. You have to switch up your circle of influence, right? You are a sum of the closest five people to you. So ask yourself, who are the closest five people to me, right? And look at their lives. And I'm pretty sure that your life is pretty much going the same way that theirs is going, right? So if you get around five broke people, you'll be the sixth broke person. If you get around five rich people, people that have goals and are accomplishing things, then you'll be the sixth successful person, right? So you have to switch up your circle of influence, however you got to do it. If you got to do it virtually, if you have to go physically, right? Go to seminars or just get into rooms, pay to get into rooms, whatever you got to do to get around a new circle of influence, right? People are going to speak life into you. And that's what I had to do. For me, it was easy because I'm the homeless dude, right? The stinking homeless dude. Nobody wants to be around. So it was easy for me to create that new circle of influence because nobody was around me. It was all by myself. Right? For you, it may be a little bit harder, but that's what you got to do, right? So once you start to study those people, you start to add those people to your circle of influence and start to listen to them daily. You start to pick up on things, right? You start to see common things between all these people. Um, yeah, right. And a really good book that you want to read is The Science of Getting Rich by Wall Street Waddles, and I'll explain that to you guys in a little bit. But yeah, that's another book that I came across, The Science of Getting Rich by Wall Street Waddles. Another great book is this Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, right? And his 13 Success Principles. So yeah, found these books, I found these people, started to study them, started to listen to them and do what they were saying. And as I started doing this, I started noticing I was attracting different people to me, different opportunities. This was around 2018, right? End of 2017. So one opportunity that I came across, right, was by affiliate marketing, right? So I came across affiliate marketing, and this was through a young gentleman by the name of Wesley Virgin. All right, Wesley, $1 billion Virgin, and he had a digital product called the Millionaire Mind Hack. And basically, this digital product was teaching people how to hack their mindset, right, and attract a new reality to themselves. So I started to promote this. I started making a little bit of money with affiliate marketing. Nothing crazy, excuse me, nothing crazy, but it was my first money online, right? And when I made my first money online, it hit me, right? I had a aha moment that this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to become my own boss and live this laptop lifestyle that Wesley was talking about. All right. So, yeah, Wesley, I met Wesley and he was somebody that intrigued me. Young black man making 5 to 6 figures per month. And that's the lifestyle that I wanted. Right. So I started to copy him and do exactly what he was doing. So I started studying things like how to run YouTube ads, how to run Facebook ads, getting into that whole marketing thing and just sharpening that craft, right? Sharpening that skill of being able to run traffic to an offer. So as I started to do that, I started to come across other opportunities as well in different niches, different industries like Forex, trading, binary trading. I got into CPA marketing. I got into e-commerce. All right, was just a few other niches that I started to branch off into. All right, and that was 2008 to 2019. Then I came across another millionaire mentor of mine, right, by the name of Coach TBD. This was at the end of 2019, going into 2020. And Coach TBD is important because she opened my mind up to this 3-step method, right? That 3-step method that I showed you. And that really sparked something in my head, right? It started to let me know, okay, this is how it goes. This is how the successful people are doing it. So I just need to follow this 3 step method, right? So when I first met Coach TVD, she was doing helping people create their own marketing agencies, and I didn't get involved with her at first, right? So I watched her for a few months, like a year and a half, or like a half a year or so, and this was the beginning of 2020, right? Um, Into 2019, going to 2020, when I met Coach TVD, and yeah, I just started following her, right? Following her, studying her every move, doing things like she was doing, making videos like she was making, and just was emulating, right, her business model. So I was still making money online, still making money with affiliate marketing. Now I'm getting into digital marketing and digital products, right? So um, 2000, the middle of 2020, okay, this is when things started to take a turn. So COVID hit, lost the income, right? I had a little side job coaching girls basketball, high school basketball. I had a little side job that I lost, so I had to go um, full time online, right? When I lost that job in 2020 due to COVID, right? So, um, yeah, I had to go full time online, and I wasn't making a full time income online. So I was living off of unemployment and welfare, right? Food stamps. I think food stamps was like $200 a month. Unemployment was about like $300, $400 a month. So that's what I was living off of at the time, right? This was the middle of 2020, going into 2021. So, yeah, in between that time, I came across the book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Waddles, right? So this was the end of 2020, going into 2021. I came across this book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Waddles. And in this book, he explains the law of gratitude. Okay, so I want y'all just to stick with me, right? Stick with me. This is going to be very key to your story as well, right? For you to start getting different results. So in this book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Waddles, he talks about the law of gratitude, and this is when I had another aha moment. When I read this chapter, the law of gratitude, it made me aware of what I was doing wrong. And what I was doing wrong was my focus was on that it's not happening for me. I'm not getting the sales that I want to see in my online business. I'm not where I want to be in life, right? Everything's going wrong. Nothing's working for me. That's what my focus was on. And the law of gratitude states that you have to get grateful in order for good things to continue to be attracted to you, right? You got to get grateful in your time of going through trials, tribulations, struggling, suffering. You have to get grateful in the middle of that, right? In the midst of that storm, so that you can attract better things to you. And as you start to get grateful, right, the things that you are focused on will start to make its way to you. The stronger and the more constant your gratitude is, the stronger and the more constant the blessings are that are going to be attracted. Right? That's basically how the law of gratitude goes. It's like a boomerang effect. You start to get grateful, start to focus on the things that you're grateful for, the things that you have, and those things start to make their way towards you. Right. So I found this chapter in this book. I started to put my focus on being grateful, grateful for the things that I know that I have and that I will have. And I started to actually act as if what I wanted to happen was happening to me right now. So what I wanted for to happen for me was that I was making a full time income online. I'm making sales daily, and I am making money online. Right, it is working for me. So that's what I started to focus on. And this was in the beginning of 2021. Right, is when I started to get into that ritual. Right, of just being grateful. So as I started to use this law of gratitude, started to get more grateful, started focusing on gratitude and things that I want, and acting as if what I wanted to happen was already happening. I noticed a shift, right? A shift in my frequency, a shift in my vibration, in my paradigm. And I started to attract new opportunities. So one day I'm scrolling online and I come across a video of Coach TVD. She's talking about a new digital product that she's going to launch called the 10X Income System, right? So this was right up my alley. This was something that I already had previous experience with. And in my mind, I'm already being grateful and already imagining that it's working for me. very, very key, right? Very key part in my story is that I was already imagining that it's happening for me, that I'm already making sales online. I'm already making a full-time income online. All right. So that's a message for you. That's the attitude. That's the frequency that you need to be on before you get into this, into RBA. You need to be imagining yourself already making the sales, the amount of sales that you want to make per day, already acting as if it's already happening for you, and giving thanks, giving gratitude towards those things. All right. So that's what I started to do. Came across Coach TVD's video, and she was explaining that she's dropping that digital product. All right. And to be ready for it. Right. So when she launched it, this was in August, and August, I believe like August 20th, 21st. She dropped the digital product. I had joined, I believe it was on August 25th. It took about 4 or 5 days for me to get my link. So I received my link on August 31st. Right. So I promoted that very night. I got my link. I actually went live just like this, doing a presentation just like I'm doing right now. And on my very first day was $1,000 day. Right. $1,000 day on my very first day. So you can imagine where my head was at, right? I'm already imagining that it's happening for me. And then it actually starts to happen in reality, right? So you can just imagine my mind was blown. So I'm sitting there, $1,000, over 1,000, I believe it was like $1,188 total for that day, right? So I'm just shocked, right? I'm just in awe, giving thanks, being grateful, right, for it happening. And then the next day it happens again. And then the next day it happens again, right? So at the end of that week, I'm sitting at like almost over $5,000 in that first week with this digital product. All right. The sales were, I believe, 297 per sale. All right. So at the end of those 4 weeks, right, from August 31st to September 31st, I made over, it was like $12,000, right? I think a little bit over $13,000. So this is my very first 5-figure month ever online. And this happened in September 2021. Right. So that was my breakout year. That was my breakout month online. And from there, I've just been trying to scale. Right. So now I'm still in digital marketing, selling a digital product. Right. Same concept, just a different digital product. So now still earning a full time income online. And now I'm looking to empower as many people as I can before my last breath. All right. So, yeah, that's just a little backstory on myself. Give you guys a little bit more insight on who I am, how my story went, and yeah, I'm going to be your coach, right? I'm going to be your coach who's going to teach you how to launch, how to rebrand, how to resell digital products online for 100% profit. Okay, so what is digital marketing, right? What is digital marketing? Selling digital products. So, digital product marketing is the process of promoting and selling digital products that are delivered electronically, such as ebooks, online courses, and software. Digital marketing, on the other hand, is conducted via digital avenues, including social media, websites, search engines, email, and text messaging. Right. So, this is all that I'm doing. I'm using digital marketing on social media platforms, right, to sell a digital product. Okay. The digital product that we are selling is called Royal Business Academy. Right. So this is an academy. This is a community that you're going to get inside with the digital products that's going to teach you step by step program designed to help you create, market, and sell digital products while keeping 100% of the profits. Right. So why? Why digital products? Why am I trying to teach you guys this? First reason is most newbies, right? When you first come online, you're not going to want to have to deal with physical inventory. Am I saying that it doesn't work? Right? Yeah, physical inventory does work. There are thousands of e-commerce marketers, right? People that sell physical products online that are making millions of dollars, right? So I'm not saying physical selling physical products doesn't work. I'm just saying, as a complete newbie, you don't want to have to worry about stocking up with physical inventory or finding a source for your products and having to fulfill orders, right? Having to ship those orders out when you first start online. It's just not something you want to do, right? You don't want to have to figure out the perfect physical product to sell online, right? So this is going to give you a digital product. You're not going to have to worry about physical inventories. It's also going to give you high profit margins, 100% profit retention, right? So as you start to market, if you're getting organic traffic, this is not traffic that you're going to have to pay for. So every sale that you make from organic traffic, right, like posting on TikTok or going live on TikTok, every sale that you get is going to be 100% profit. This is also going to create passive income potential because as you start to grow your audience, as you start to promote more, this is going to bring in passive income, right? People are going to start buying your digital product without you even having to talk to them. You're going to be sleeping and sales are going to be coming in, right? The last reason is global reach and scalability. So this can be promoted to anybody in the world, um, people in the United States, people in Asia, people in Australia, Africa, Europe, South America. It doesn't matter where you are, right? If you have access to be able to get your own bank account and you can set up a stand store or any type of digital marketing store where you can sell digital product, you can do this. What you're going to learn inside, right? So what you're going to learn inside is finding and validating profitable product ideas. You're going to learn how to create high quality digital products. You're going to get access to a done for you digital product. You're going to learn how to do effective marketing and sales strategies. You're going to learn how to automate your entire business and how to scale your business. Who is this for? All right. So, this is for anybody that's an entrepreneur, or maybe you're a content creator on here, or maybe you are a coach, a consultant, a freelancer, business owner looking for more passive income, or anybody wanting to build a profitable online business, right? So maybe you're just somebody scrolling through and you're trying to look for ways to make money, or maybe you're down bad on your luck, you lost your job, or maybe you're just now getting out of prison or out of jail, and you need a way to make money. This is going to be for you. This is going to be a legal way for you to make money, right? Become your own boss and yeah, make instant passive money. Okay, so testimonials. I went over testimonials in the school community, right? So um, in the school community, it's going to look like this here. You can go to share your wins and look at all the people that are winning, right? So shout out to Julie Taylor. She says, so excited making my first and second RBA sales. The best thing I ever did was join RBA community. Only a week ago, I joined and I was able to reach the high sales targets. Sharing my victory with everyone is quite overwhelming, and I'm eager to make more sales. The aim is to be consistent. There's that word again, consistent, right? Meet the proper individual and do what a leader says. I'm more self assured and have learned new skills. All right. So, y'all, shout out to Julie, right? Making your first and second sale. There's nothing like those first sales coming in because you just get to see that it works, right? And here are her results now. She's at a total of $4,223 on her stand store, right? So more success, more peace, more abundance to you, Julie. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right? Shout out to Kim Taylor. She says, first win with RBA. So excited. My very first sale with RBA. Okay, y'all. So yeah, like I said, you can come here, get excited, uplift other people that are seeing results already. Okay, so shout out to Lander Mary. She says from 0 sales to 4. I'm really excited right now. Shout out to Giles and Warren, $1,297 cashed out from RBA sales. Shout out to Ren Smith, 6,800 in less than 24 hours with RBA. Right. 1 month in, shout out to Kiona, her 1 month results. Okay, I think she was a little over $500 first first month. So how do you get started, right? So for my people that are on TikTok, shout out to all the people on TikTok. Shout out to Paula Villandia. Hope I'm saying that right. Shout out to Alinka. Shout out to Ortiz Carlos. Shout out to Geek Alexi. Shout out to Grizvilles. Shout out to Angel Reyes. Shout out to Garcia. All right. Shout out to all you guys. Right. So if you're looking to get started, what you want to do is click the link. Right. So I pinned the link in the comments. So I'll put it in here again. That's workwithcoachnoah.com. Workwithcoachnoah.com. All right. So we will pin that comment to the top. Not approved. Okay, so all good, all good. It's not letting me pin my comment, right? But that's the link that you're going to go to, workwithcoachnoah.com. You can also find that link in my bio if you're watching on TikTok. If you're watching on Facebook, that link is in my bio as well. If you're watching on YouTube, then you can just scroll down in the description and the link should be in the description, right? So what you want to do is click that link, go ahead and enroll into the Royale Business Academy, okay? And the payment that you are paying for is for the master reseller rights, right? Any done for you digital product, you're going to have to make that first initial payment, and that's buying the master seller rights so that you have the rights to be able to sell it back to the public. All right. So once you make that one-time payment, go ahead and follow the step-by-step training. Like I said, you'll get into the school community. It'll look like this here. And first thing that you're going to do is come to the classroom and click start here. All right, so you click start here, launch your first digital product and start earning, right? So you can launch your digital product tonight and start earning tonight. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me try to pin this comment again. Not approved. All right, so it's not letting me pin the comment. All good. Get this. Here's the link right here, right? So you can go to workwithcoachnoah.com. That's the link that you're going to use. Once you go to that link, you get the master reseller rights to RBA, right? If you want us to put together the digital store for you, right? So if you're a complete newbie, you have no idea what you're doing or how to do this, you don't want to go through the headache of having to put your digital store together yourself, then you can get that done for you service where me and my team will put together your digital store for you in less than 24 hours. All right, so that's an option for you too. And all you got to do is click the bump the product right at the bottom of the website. So you come here, you'll scroll down, and it should be right here. All right. So you're just going to click this, and that's going to add the done for you, right? Done for you digital product store. It's just $197. All right, and that's one time. We'll put your product store together for you in less than 24 hours. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So y'all, yeah, so we'll open up for any questions, right? So I'm going to check to see if we have any questions. If you guys are watching on TikTok, if you have any questions, you can type them now. And I just want to take time to answer any questions that we have, right? So on Facebook, doesn't look like we have much action over there, but on TikTok, we have 213 people, right? So y'all, I might just be putting all my focus into TikTok from now on, because obviously Facebook is not giving me the engagement that I want. Um, and the other platforms are not doing as well either, right? YouTube is cool. Twitch still haven't really got too much traction on Twitch either, but TikTok is booming, right? Right now I have 213 viewers on TikTok. So many views on my videos that I posted on TikTok as well that are building every day, right? So I might just start putting 100% of my focus on TikTok at this point, right? And I'm sorry for you guys that are on Facebook, or those of you that found me on Facebook, or Instagram, right? But it's just traffic is just too slow on there, and TikTok seems to be where everybody's at, and where the best engagement, the best traffic is coming from is on TikTok, right? So that might be where I might start putting my 100% focus on, right? So yeah, you guys got the information, right? You got the link. Now all you got to do is go to workwithcoachnoah.com, and yeah, hopefully you guys get value from this, from the little training that I did. If you need help, you can always message me on TikTok as well, right? Just send me a message if you need me to walk you through. But yeah, I want to end off in prayer. Heavenly Father, I just thank you for all the viewers that we have now that are watching. Pray that you touch each and every one of their lives, Lord Jesus. Just anything that they may be dealing with personally in their lives, any trouble that they may be going through, Lord, just send away right now. Send away like you have done for me many times in the past. Father, you said that you would never leave us or forsake us. So I know that you will do it and you will make a way out of no way. Anybody that is dealing with financial blockage, financial troubles, Lord, send them an opportunity, or maybe this one is the one that they need to take advantage of. Um, Lord, I just pray for all the people that have already joined. Pray for people that even the people that haven't joined, right? Lord, just I pray that you cover them with your blood, camp your guards around and about us, protect us as we travel. People that are traveling over the airways, protect them, touch their plane, allow them to land safe and sound. People that are driving on the highways, Lord Jesus, please protect them as they travel on the highways and the byways. Lord Jesus, allow them to get to their destination safe and sound. Lord Jesus, I pray for anybody that may be feeling sick in their body right now or dealing with sickness or disease. Lord, I pray for healing over their body. Touch them right now, Lord Jesus, and restore them back to perfect health. Lord Jesus, I thank you for everything that we have right now, this opportunity, life in our bodies, our senses work. We have shelter over our heads, shoes on our back, clothes on our back, um, shoes on our feet. We have fresh water, fresh food to eat, and we have so much to be grateful for, Lord Jesus. I thank you for everything that you're going to bring to us, everything that we have, and everything that we will have, Lord Jesus. I just thank you in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, so y'all, hope you got value from this video. And I will see you guys on the next one tomorrow, same time. All right, y'all. All right, so how do I end this? Here we go. End live. Here we go. End this live.